All right, welcome back, guys. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a good week. We've got some fun stuff today. We tried out something a little bit new, little vlog style moto day with Bubba.
Yeah, guys, so one of the things that we really want to start pushing is like a true moto vlog. So as we're riding, talking to each other, letting you guys get a piece of our conversations. So we're going to jump into our first trial with that, how we set it up and how it went. So we'll show you guys that here in a second. But first we had 3 things that we want to share with you guys, and then we'll jump right into like the theme of the video. The first one.
We're sorry, we had a big announcement that we were supposed to be able to share with you guys this week, but due to unforeseen circumstances, it is delayed. So that news will be coming very, very soon, and we're very excited to share it with you. So please don't be mad at us. We love you guys very much and had high hopes for that this week. So
I know we plugged it last week. We were excited.
Yeah. We genuinely thought it was going to happen. So.
And that'll be coming out shortly.
Life,
so hey,
man.
keep watching the episodes and you'll see it. Second, we're actually super stoked. We got new handlebar bags. So haven't put it on yet, but cool. We did get it from MotoPockets. And guys, like this for me is like, this is their drifter handlebar bag. But like we always, if you ride and throw down miles and stuff, like it is super nice to have a bag on your bars.
Or multiple.
And it does, like, how it's set up matters a lot. So something I always look for is like a big enough bag, especially for us to put my camera in, my phone in when I'm just jumping to the store. I typically have like some visor, glasses cleaner. So I keep some like basic staples in there. So I need it to be big enough for that and to have multiple pockets. And this has all of that. And I actually realized once we got these ones.
This is very cool.
I actually had this bag before I had the Thrashing bag that I have on my bike now.
This is Bubba's OG bag brand.
Yeah.
We didn't realize that though until we got it in. We were like,
I love the bag, and the only thing after a couple of years is the zipper gave out. And I was super pumped to get this because the zipper's way better now.
It's a very good quality bag though.
We're super dope to put these on.
Yeah,
and
super cool stuff. So thank you guys.
Yeah, we'll drop a review. We're not like sponsored or affiliated, but like I like when people plug in their gear that works well. Yeah. So I'm super excited about trying this out, and then we'll follow up with you guys later.
Yeah. Number 3.
But speaking of affiliates and stuff like that, guys, it's been such a fun journey. I don't know if that's the right thing to say.
Yeah, journey's a good word.
Doing YouTube, doing some of the stuff we've done on Instagram, and we want to keep doing it. And it's actually more expensive than anyone realizes to travel and to film and to try to keep up with everything. Yes. So if you guys do want to support the channel, which I would always appreciate, Lacey appreciates, I would just encourage you guys, use the links that we have at the bottom. We have affiliate discounts, so
we have good discounts.
Again, I only use them if you're gonna buy something from there anyway, but just use the discount.
Yeah,
and then we get a kickback from that, and then
but this is like anything that we're promoting or affiliated with is stuff that we do actively use. Like I know that Bubba and I on our own, like separately and together as a couple, are like praying that one day certain brands or companies will want to work with us. Maybe we'll get there, that's the hope. But like we're super grateful now for the companies that have and are willing to work with us today, and that's something that we can pass on to you guys. So
again, we plug the stuff that we enjoy.
And we use it.
And I will say the only thing that we don't have an affiliate for, but we do have some links on there for it, is like the gear and stuff we use.
Yes, true.
We just use our Amazon links, and then we actually do get kickbacks from that. So if you're gonna get something that you see on our channel or on somebody else's and it's a brand that we push, or just check the comments.
Yeah.
And again,
use
the discounts.
We use every day, Bubba especially daily when he's riding, so it's good stuff. We would never ever send you guys to anywhere that wasn't decent, let alone what we use every week or every day. So yeah, check it out.
All right, and with that, we'll jump right into the theme of the video. Okay, so again, Lacey and I are wanting to talk more as we ride. We feel like we have, a lot of times we're going on decent rides to go do events or fun activities, like when we went and saw the wolves a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So
this was actually an active conversation that we had as we were riding up to the wolves, right? Like on our cardos. I was like, we were like an hour in. I was like, I wish we were able to record this. I'm like, Bubba, can we? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. And I'm like, why haven't we been doing this the whole time? I mean, we're annoying a little bit, but like, I think that we can cut that down and make it fun for you guys. So
yeah, I think we're gonna try to move
witty
forward.
Banter.
Doing like, again, a true moto vlog, so riding and talking. And today was our first time actually trying that out. So I'm the one who tried the initial setup, and I was using what we had. We have some ideas for things that we might need to get, and I've kind of been scouring YouTube on my own and checking out different people's videos and seeing what works and what doesn't. And so eventually we would love to like mount to the helmet for the cameras, and then we're trying to figure out the mic situation. So today though, you'll be able to see me. So I just put the GoPro on my handlebars. You'll be able to see me as I'm talking to you guys and trying out mics at different speed and with some different settings. So we used our Rode Wireless Go 2s, which is what we have on now.
Yep.
So,
which seemed to work great. So
yeah,
we'll see how that goes.
But I'm curious about the wind. And
having some inclement weather also the last couple of days here, which we thought we were getting back into like the 80s and 90s, and it cooled off again with lots of wind and rain. So who knows? Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
It's been interesting for sure with the weather. Yeah. But I'm curious about like, can you hear me at speed? All of those things that I think I've seen as concerns. And then
fair point.
I just used the GoPro as the main camera today.
Yeah.
So kind of we're gonna jump into that, and then honestly we'll bring you back here. And then ask some questions that we'd love to hear your comments, advice, and experience on. So with that, we'll jump into my first attempt to truly moto vlog.
All right, guys, this is my first attempt at like a true moto vlog, and trying to see if we can get the mics right and how well you can hear us. And you know, there's no time like the present to go ahead and test out going at speed. So we got a little commute right now, and yeah, so we're giving it a go. One of the reasons that Lacey and I want to get into this is we feel like we're always trying to make better content, and sometimes we feel like our ride scenes are a little bit stagnant. Like I think the footage is fun and we enjoy doing that, but it sometimes it's lacking in just like a breakup. And so I think as we go on some of these longer trips that we have planned this year, whether we're going to Vegas or California or wherever, we can show some riding footage, and then you guys can kind of see a little bit of our conversations and what we joke about and what we talk about when we're riding. So we're excited about that. This is probably the darkest it's been in Phoenix in a while. I just can't see the sun right now, but it's kind of nice because it's a little bit cooler than it normally is. And we'll see if on this little commute, if we see any of the traditional Arizona driving where someone will pass us going, you know, 100, 110 miles an hour, which is pretty normal for here. I'm really curious right now as to how much of this you guys can hear, what that sounds like, if it is too muffled, and if we're gonna have to try something new. But you know, right now it's kind of fun. I do know that one thing we want to try out is actually mounting the GoPro to the helmet and kind of getting that first person point of view and going that way. Today I think the main thing is we're gonna test out the mics to see if those work or if we need to do something else. I know that for us we have the GoPro, which I'm using right now, and then we have our 360 X3, which we typically rock on Lacey's bike. But as we are, you know, trying to improve and increase our stuff, I think we've been looking at the DJI Action 5 Pro, mainly because of the mics are so versatile and they automatically connect to it. So if this is something that you guys are liking, want to see more, would like to hear us as we talk, let us know. And then the other thing is, you guys have experience with the Action Pro cameras from DJI versus the GoPros versus the 360s. Let us know what you guys are rocking, what you guys like. We try to give out, you know, the best advice we can from our experience, but everything's always changing. There's, you know, since I got this GoPro, there's already 2 new versions, so it's constant. So if you guys have good comparisons, let me know. I obviously go through YouTube and, you know, watch as many videos as I can on that stuff, and it's hard to tell. Honestly, I think most of the stuff nowadays they're so good. There's not a huge difference in the cameras, but because of what Lacey and I do, both on the bikes and off, you know, the mic matters in the camera. If we have automatic mics that hook up to the DJI camera, that would be a huge benefit. Get better sound quality as we walk around events and rallies and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens, but we'd love to hear your advice. Fun today, you guys get to see a little bit of my commute. So, no, nothing too exciting, like a really straight freeway. All right, so we've been cruising, and I won't tell you exactly how fast, but we're just keeping up the speed of traffic right now. And the speed limit's 65 in this section, but it's about to go up to 75. And so we'll be at a pretty good speed to test out if you guys can hear us, and see if we need to rearrange some things before you go on big trips, and we'll actually be able to talk to you guys. But I'm probably going to repeat some of this as soon as I get off, and if the audio is bad, then at least we'll have something. But, you know, most of this ride has been at a pretty decent speeds. Essentially our traveling speed for what we would normally be riding around at. So when I get off here in a second, I'll be able to test it at, you know, a more moderate speed and see how much of a difference that makes. Okay, so again, this is my first time ever doing a true moto vlog, but you know, we're testing out our stuff, seeing how well you guys hear us, and it's honestly pretty enjoyable. It's kind of fun to essentially feel like I'm talking to you guys as I ride home and commute. And so if this is something you guys enjoy, this is definitely something that myself and then me and Lacey together can push a lot more, because honestly, as unfortunate as it is, I put way too many miles on my bike just commuting and not necessarily going to fun places. So though it's always fun to go home from work, going to work still sometimes sucks, because, you know, it's a job. All right, guys, and again, we're testing out right now the speakers and the sound in this vlog. This is you know, I'm going about 40 miles an hour now, so we're going to see how good this sounds compared to the highway speeds. This is the Rode Wireless Go 2s, and I just have the receiver plugged into the GoPro. We'll show you guys. Actually, you guys will see this setup before this. And again, we didn't do anything permanent because we want to test it all out first and see how it goes. So this is really like my first test doing it, and then when Lacey and I are together, it'll be as easy as just slipping a mic into her helmet and then talking through our car does. All right, guys. Well, thanks for you know, trying this out with me. Let us know what you think. If you enjoy this, you know, more true moto vlog style, if we should incorporate it more, and you'd like to see more videos this way. With that, we'll jump back to us in the garage.
All right.
All right.
So welcome back.
Pew pew. Scratch. All right, guys, welcome back. So hopefully you enjoyed that footage. I think it was pretty nice. How do you feel?
So with that, I think we learned a lot of lessons. I'm very curious because, again, we're using Rode Wireless 2 Go 2s. I don't know. On my comments that I've seen, it doesn't do super well at speed in the wind, and I think you see some of that here. So I'm curious as to those who use like the DJI mini mics or
Fair point.
Yeah, the mic 2s that DJI has, and see what's your feedback on that. I've seen quite a few motovloggers use that. So I'd love to hear in the comments your experience with that.
Yeah.
Even if you haven't used them for motovlogging, how do you like the DJI setup? Because that's something we're kicking around.
Yep. Very true.
To kind of move forward. So we'll have the GoPro and probably one of the DJI action cameras.
Yeah. Or pick and choose your fave. Let us know.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But guys, if that's something you want to see us keep doing, and next time, not just me talking to you guys by myself, but me and Lacey and kind of getting some of our banter and some of the weird stuff we talk about when we ride, let us know. And then that's something we really will try to push and get going shortly as we continue. We have some long rides coming up.
Yes.
and some fun trips. So we'd love to make that and
excited.
incorporate that as part of it.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments if that's something we should push.
I love it. Yeah, big good stuff coming up. I love it. I love it when we have plans and it's
Do you
only
love it?
March. That's my favorite. Just jam pack that schedule.
Yeah.
The already packed schedule. No, I'm very excited. Very much looking forward to it. But also, like, good feedback is helpful, right? At the end of the day.
Always.
So, like, we, if needed, step up our game or different instruments or different technology that we can use, great. Why not? I'd rather take the feedback, learn now, or genuinely if someone's like, hey, I know you guys have that, this is comparable, but it's better. Or, hey, if you're looking, don't get this because it's way worse.
Yeah.
That's super helpful, no matter what. So
Again,
yeah.
good and bad experiences together both help and
Yeah.
help us avoid that. I think
100%.
one of the main points of our channel is, again, to contribute, put out good content for the community, but also build the community. So it's not like we're trying to gatekeep information. We're trying to tell you guys what we use,
100%.
what works for us.
Yeah.
And I know early on we were really good about telling you guys the camera we were using, but honestly, it's editing videos and having a real life and having a kid. It takes a lot of time, and right now I think we try to balance doing this and family time.
Yes.
And so that does get away from us a little bit, but we're always willing to jump on, answer questions, talk to you guys, so feel free to hit us up either on
Very
YouTube
true.
or follow us on social. I think we're both pretty responsive to like our inboxes on social media, so just hit us
Absolutely.
up on there.
Yes.
And we'll get back to you guys shortly.
Yes, definitely. I love it when you guys reach out. It's actually like one of my favorite things. Also, like during my week, I love it when I get like a message like first thing in the morning, and I respond right away, like within 15 minutes, and people are like, "Oh my God, I didn't think you were real." Yeah, we're very real. Like just hanging
Yeah,
out
we
at
enjoy
home,
it.
having some breakfast, responding to messages, or out on a ride, and we're sitting somewhere like a few weeks back. Well, I say a few weeks, it was a couple months ago, but when we went out to check out the rodeo riders, do a little date day, you know, we're sitting there eating our lunch, like, oh, so-and-so responded, or so-and-so is messaging and like saying hi to you guys. So yeah, seriously, say hello. It like makes my day for sure. I know it makes Bubba's too.
Yeah,
So
it's always a good time.
yeah, we
So,
love you guys. So
thanks
you
for following
always-
along. We
yeah,
enjoy it.
supporting. It's
And
great.
yeah, with that, we'll see you guys next week.
All right.
I'm gonna go put this on my bike.
Okay. Just have to show the internet that you love me.
Show them. La 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 la.